After becoming top dog, he took on a nickname that inspired dread in the other inmates, Bullfrog.
What is up, guys? Jerry, welcome back to your video. And then we're watching more Sodor Retold. I believe this is going to be the last of season 3. So the next video I do of these, I assume we're moving on to season 4. So as you know, they're uploaded by Victor Tanzig. The original video is in the description below. Be sure to subscribe and check him out. And if you are enjoying my videos, please be sure to leave a like and turn on all notifications so you don't miss a video. Now we're going to waste no more time and get into it. Let's do it.
Bill and Ben are the most mischievous engines on the island of Sodor.
Yes,
they like to play pranks. Sometimes their teasing ways caused a great deal of trouble. Lately, their tricks have been escalating, which worried the other engines.
I think I remember from the one episode, they did some shit to BOCO. It was weird, but curious to see what happens now.
So they called in the same specialist they used the last time the twins became too rowdy. I see you didn't learn anything, BOCO growled.
No,
I guess I'll have to be nastier this time. So will we, said Bill. Now, Ben, stick him up! What? Oh, the twins laughed at the Diesel's demise.
I mean, where did they get a tank from?
When he reported his failure to the others, they got very annoyed. I'm very annoyed, said Edward. All this borderline terrorism creates bad vibes. We've been going about this all wrong, Gordon began. Those two are at their strongest when they're united, so the solution is obvious. Seal them in with a big rock? I was going to say divide and conquer, but that could work too. The others agreed. They found the largest rock they could and dropped it.
Boulder's a couple seasons too early, but alright, I'm cool with this. Let's see what happens.
At the entrance to the China clay pits before retreating to the shed. They were very pleased with themselves until they heard a loud explosion. It seems the twins had access to dynamite and used it to turn the boulder into gravel. They knew who was responsible.
Does this mean we're not getting the boulder in season 5 because it's dead?
For this and planned their revenge. But that is a story for another. Oh, who am I kidding? They set fire to the shed while the engines were inside.
Of course. Alright, here we go. Tender engines.
One day, Gordon was taking on a load of coal when James appeared alongside him.
Why does he always do this?
That's the third load of coal you've had today, Gordon, he began. Some might say you're being rather greedy. James, Gordon began, sort of. Later that day, he was taking on water when Duck arrived. Careful you don't drink too much, Gordon, he said. It might give you boiler ache. Duck, Gordon began, sort of. Later that day, he was passing.
Is this gonna be the freaking Sharon Miller 3-strike method?
The works when he noticed a pair of shiny tenders sticking out from the shed. That's what I need, he began. If I had 2 tenders, I wouldn't need to refuel so often, and I wouldn't have to listen to pillocks like James and Duck. I didn't think you were listening to them anyway, said his driver. Suddenly, Bruce appeared. Too bad now, man of tenders.
There it is, that's 3.
Help since we Diesels are taking over, he sneered. Bruce, Gordon began.
Bruce?
What? Could you hold these, please? Why? Because they're filled with dynamite. Wait, what?
There goes Diesel again. Oh, shit.
Ow.
That coming.
One day at the yard, Edward was talking to Trevor while Douglas was shunting some trucks nearby.
Oh, escape. This is going to be a good one.
Come on, Edward, he snapped. Stop gossiping in the sun when there's work to be done. No, he replied. Just then, a very distressed steam engine suddenly appeared. What in blazes? Douglas exclaimed. Who are you? I'm Oliver, he began, and I'm with my brake van Toad. Ribbit, what are you doing? Escape.
Hold on, this is what he's just gonna appear? This is how Oliver's being introduced?
From what? The coppers! Douglas shivered. He'd had several run-ins with the law over the years and wasn't too fond of its henchmen. If he had the chance to stick it to the man, he would. I'll be glad to help you, he began. Hide amongst those trucks and we'll throw off the coppers if they come through. Oliver and Toad.
So this is a whole different take.
Replied. While waiting anxiously in a siding, the police turned up. We're looking for a Great Western engine and a brake van, the officer began. Have you seen them? No, sir, Douglas lied. Are you sure? There's a reward for any information that leads to their arrest. How much? £10,000. They're over there. You rat! Hey, gotta get that back somehow.
Bro ratted him out for 10,000. You know what? I mean, that's a good amount. I can't blame him, but damn, what a dickhead.
A few days after being arrested by the police, Oliver was bailed out by the Fat Controller. We need another engine on Duck's branch line, he began. Would you like the job? Yes, sir, Oliver began. But aren't you worried that I'm a felon? Not at all.
Yeah.
You'd be hard-pressed finding anyone on this railway that isn't a crook. Oliver was comforted by this and immediately went to
You know what? I think almost everybody is a felon at this point from what I've seen.
work. He enjoyed his new life on Duck's branch line and got along well with his Great Western compatriot. However,
Nice.
he couldn't forgive Douglas for ratting him out to the coppers.
Yeah, I still
Snitches
got
get
that.
stitches, he warned. I'd like to see you... Well, that showed me. Next time, it'll be the face. Beg pardon, Oliver, Duck began, but that's not the Great Western. Say no more, Duck, Douglas interrupted. It's never a good idea to lecture someone after they've just shanked a bloke. Good point. Do you mind if I ask why
How does an engine shank another engine in the first place? How is that even possible?
from the police in the first place? I burned down a mosque. Oh, that's it? You're not angry? Well, I'm Jewish, so... I see. What part did Toad play in the arson? For that matter, where is he? He's still inside.
Wait,
he was
what?
my lookout, and not a very good one. I wonder how he's doing. The answer was very well. Toad
Who are these other break fans? Anyway, I'm stuck as Jewish. Wait, what? What is going on here? Okay, I gotta figure what's going on here with Toad.
quickly climbed the ranks of the prison gangs. After becoming top dog, he took on a nickname that inspired dread in the other inmates. Bullfrog.
So I was gonna say frog, but bullfrog works too. By the way, if you haven't, I did make a YTP called YTP Frog the Break Van. I suggest you look it up. It's good.
It was a special holiday on the island of Sodor. All
that?
the engines were working hard, but it became apparent there were too many people for them to handle. The rogues took advantage of this by putting on more buses. One of these was named Bulgy, and he was very nasty.
Bulgy.
Stupid nonsense, he sneered. What is? Duck asked. Didn't you hear? The narrator just called me nasty, even though I haven't done anything yet. Oh, toughen up, princess. I don't have to take this abuse from you. Yeah, you kind of have to. Shut up, bird brain. Okay.
Ooh, we called Duck Bird Brain.
Do something terrible. Gladly. And 3, 2, 1.
Why'd we do it to Duck?
What did I do? Nothing.
Yeah.
Then why did you? Comedic effect. Oh, bother.
Just a troll for the memes.
One day, Bill and Ben were shunting trucks at the quarry, and I have no idea why, considering they don't work there. Anyway, while resting in a siding,
Don't they though? They do. Or not till later? No? No. Huh?
Bill noticed
I'm confused.
Ben looked very anxious. I've noticed you look very anxious, Ben, said Bill. What's wrong? Can you hear something? Asked Ben. I can hear a lot of things, mate. You'll have to be more specific. Something different. Oh, that's helpful. Shut your gob and listen, will you? So Bill did. He heard the chirping of birds, the roar of bulldozers, and the grunting of two workmen going at it in a shed. Then he heard it, the distinct low rumble that precedes an avalanche. You mean a rock slide? Avalanches involve snow. Very true, Ben. Thank you for correcting me. The twins got out of there lickety-split. Within seconds, the quarry was buried
So they're not gonna save anybody?
with several tons of rock, killing
all gonna
many,
die.
many workers. Wait, what? I said within seconds the quarry was... I mean the workers. They're all dead? Well, yeah, you're not really going to bounce back after being crushed by a boulder. That's a bit of a downer. Maybe we could have saved them. Don't worry about it. They were only background characters. That actually makes me feel better. Wait, why does that make me feel better?
Because you're psychopath. That's how.
It was a lovely day on the island of
Here's another good
Sodor.
episode.
Emphasis on was. Percy was shunting trucks in the yard when Douglas showed
/ weather rain.
up. What are you doing here, Percy? He asked. You should be at the next station by now. You're late. What are you talking about? Percy replied. It's only... Good grief, is that the time? You're right, I am
phone
late.
case.
Any chance you could magic me over there? Donald's the magician, not me. Oh, sorry, you both look alike. Any chance I can get there by
That is true. Twins do usually look alike.
convenience? Nope. Bother. I'll have to do this the old-fashioned way.
No plot
and he
convenience
puffed
for
away
Percy.
as fast as he could. The
Gotta go
rain
there.
lashed his boiler and face as he raced along the track. He was making good time when suddenly he was switched onto a line that was occupied by another train.
so
He
we're just getting right
slammed on
into
his
it.
brakes, but the wet rails carried him forward. He smashed into the trucks, scattering a suspicious white powder all over the place.
is not
Oh
fruit.
no! He exclaimed. I've spilled the Coke! It's not Coke, you idiot! James snapped.
sure?
Is this your train, James? No, it belonged to another engine. Then they went away and I took their place. Why were you just sitting here? Plot convenience. God damn it! If this stuff isn't Coke, what is it? I don't know, but apparently it explodes when it's exposed to water. What?
What substance explodes when it touches water? Never mind. Let's keep going.
Today you should see Thomas the Tank Engine puffing happily along the line. It's because you're insane, as that's clearly Percy. With Christmas rapidly approaching, he and Eric were kept busy delivering packages. Some of these were subject to inspection, as people would send substances to their friends. Sub what?
Substances.
He means drugs, Eric. Oh, one
Thank
day
you.
Percy brought the post train to the station.
That's right. He doesn't actually take the mail. He was doing drugs in the middle of the night. I'm pretty sure I remember that from the one episode we watched.
There were several police officers waiting on the platform. They began examining the parcels as they were unloaded from the vans. Looking for more drugs? He asked. No, the constable replied. We've received word of a bomb threat. Shouldn't you evacuate the area then?
Another bomb.
We don't believe it's credible.
You sure?
Looks like we were wrong. Clear out! Everyone ran for their lives, including Percy. They reached a safe distance and waited for the explosion. And they waited, and waited, and waited. But nothing happened. Maybe it was a dud, said the constable. Lucky us. The package was safely removed and everything went back to normal. That night, Percy told Toby what had happened. It's a Christmas miracle, said Toby. Tell me about it. Percy agreed. Let's hope we don't have any more surprise. Hey guys, guess what? Eric said excitedly.
Chicken butt.
Santa's come early. What do you mean? There was this big fat guy with a bushy beard hanging out by the high school. His clothes were pretty ratty and he smelled like piss, but maybe he was just having a bad day. He gave me a bag of stuff as a free sample and said I could come back to him if I wanted more. And what was in this bag? He said it was called Fent. Eric, you need to get rid of that right now. Don't worry, Toby. I'll take care of it.
So he just got drugs from a crackhead. Yeah, but the way he was describing that definitely did not sound like Santa.
Percy took possession of the substance, and let's just say he had a very Merry Christmas.
All right, well, that wraps up Season 3. All right, you guys know the drill. Comment your favorite part below. We'll see you guys next time. Like, subscribe, turn notification bell off for each and every upload. Twitter, Discord, links, those are in the description below. We'll see you guys next time. Have a great day. Stay safe. See everybody. Have a good one.